Namaste, welcome to practice. We've got about 30 minutes to sit together today for breathwork and meditation. And today we'll move through something called Mahat Yoga Pranayama, which is a 3-part style of breath where you breathe in from the base of the spine, expand the belly, expand the ribs, expand the chest, and then the exhalation is also initiated from the bottom up. So as you exhale, the pelvic floor will gently lift, the belly will contract in, then the ribs come in, and then the chest will move in as well. And although this seems like a really big, gross movement, and it may need to start that way to create this pattern in your body, it eventually will become something more subtle the more you practice, and it's more of an internal expansion and retraction or constriction of the musculature in and around the navel, the diaphragm, the ribs, rather than a big, gross action of moving the outer shell of the body. Following this pranayama practice, we'll move into a really quiet and still meditation today, nothing too fancy. Hopefully leaving you feeling ready, stable, and grounded to move into your evening or the rest of your day. So as always, thank you for being here, and please come to a comfortable seat with your eyes closed. And please remember that you never have to sit and suffer in silence. If sitting for this length of time is relatively new to you, you're welcome to adjust your seat as you need to. But just know that the more time you do spend sitting and practicing, the less likely it will be that you'll need to make these adjustments over time. But it's okay if you have to. So if you need to stretch your legs, no problem. Just maintain your focus and try not to lose your sense of concentration. Take a few moments to arrive. Really lean into this sense of landing in your physical body. And even as you land in, maintain subtle awareness around you. Notice the sounds, the temperature on your skin. Any residual feelings from where you have arrived from. Just notice what is in your field of awareness outside of your physical body. This may include sensation or feeling, emotion. And just like the spiraling action of a windstorm, slowly start to gather and collect all of those parts of yourself, all of the things around you, into a more concentrated state. Do you feel your attention slowly spiraling inward, becoming more and more focused, more and more steady? Taking some time here to become still. Refine your seat. Stretch up through your spine. Soften through the shoulders. And soften your tail down. Lift your sternum higher. And while keeping the spine tall, strong, upright, relax your skin. Simultaneously, create a gentle lift of the pelvic floor and sternum as you lower the chin slightly and broaden your collarbones. And land your mind in your breath. Passively observe how your breath moves in and out through the nose. For most of us, as the breath moves in, the chest expands. And as we exhale, first the chest softens, but today we'll reverse the pattern of the exhalation. But for now, just become aware of how the body naturally moves with your tidal breath. And ever so gently constrict the base of your throat and deepen your breath in and out through the nose. And consciously begin to shape your breathing. After your next full exhalation, when you breathe in, initiate from the pelvic floor to expand the belly, the side ribs, and the chest as you pull breath in. And initiate your exhalation from the base to the top as well. Exhale, pelvic floor lifts, navel pulls in, ribs in, chest softens. And continue this pattern of breathing, initiating both inhalation and exhalation from the base, moving up to the top of the torso. Pay close attention to the three separate parts: the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Even though the transition between these three parts should become more smooth with every breath in and out. Please continue like this for the next 5 minutes. If the mind travels somewhere else, come back to your breath, the sensation of breath, consciously shaping energy and prana within the body. Observe how over time your breath has become more quiet, more still, perhaps effortless, as if you're in a breathless state. Stay in that state, but shift your awareness to the tips of your nostrils as you relax the breathing technique completely. Experience a slightly cooler temperature, the tips of your nostrils as you breathe in, and a slightly warmer temperature as you breathe out. Notice if you feel the breath in a different place within the nose as you breathe in and out. Your breath in, riding the inner back edge of the nostrils, and the breath out, heating up the whole channel, right and left side, as you exhale. Now, without losing your inner focus, sense the field of awareness around you as a rich field of energy or prana, light. And every time you breathe in, you draw light or energy from that field, that source, in through the nose and collect it in the center of your brain. Every time you exhale, the light stays in the midbrain as you release the breath out. Please continue this process, collecting prana as a pulsation of light in the midbrain. There's absolutely no need to get the mind or the eyes involved. Simply experience as if you're watching energy move and collect. This is the process of prana dharana, or energetic concentration. Feel yourself becoming increasingly more subtle, more sensitive to what you see behind closed eyes. Release any control that you have over the technique. And experience a rhythmic pulse of the mantra Soham unfolding from the midbrain. Soham, Soham, Soham. And continue to meditate in that space under the breath, under the mantra. Experience yourself as infinite light. Please take 3 long, slow, quiet breaths in and out as you slowly return to yourself. If you would like to continue to sit, you're welcome to stay. If you feel ready to, place your palms together in front of your heart and bow your head. Don't rush your observations of how you're feeling. Perhaps a little more clear, light, or maybe your experience is something completely different. Just notice, and also notice how this affects you for the rest of your day. That's the most important part. Bring your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows, lower your chin even more. As we honor ourselves, the teachers, and the teachings in the path of yoga.